We come here for different reasons than we normally do when it comes to Blake Lively.
Okay.
We normally are talking about her case against Justin Baldoni and their ongoing legal feud. However, there is new Blake Lively news, and it's weird, and it's possibly not even true.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's probably good.
And it's not related to the Balzania?
We don't think so. So, there is this user on TikTok who made her account because of what happened to her in Texas last week. She was visiting a hotel called Hotel 1928. She was with her mother. And she learned through hotel staff, because it was a buzz, that there was a VIP coming. And it turns out it was Blake Lively, because she was in town for South by Southwest, the film festival.
Right.
And so she was told, she was tipped off, allegedly. Her name is Kate, this TikToker. Kate was tipped off by a waiter at the hotel, and she said that if you stay in the lobby right now, you might get a sneak peek of Blake Lively coming through. And so she did. That is true. That we know.
Okay.
So if you click this video on 2-1,
I'm not seeing a lot of views on these. This is a niche story.
It's a little bit niche.
It's a little bit niche, but it was fun enough to talk about, in my opinion.
You know, to summarize it in a weird way, I was like going into this can't be true. Someone's crazy here. And then I'm like watching it, it's like, hold the phone.
Yeah,
This might be real.
Love found this story, by the way.
Yeah, this might be fucking real.
All right,
Interesting.
I love it.
one.
It's silly.
Yeah, so I just want you to see if you
couple comments
skip
like
forward
this,
a little to the footage of her just
Giving
get
myself
past
60
the
seconds,
selfie
short version,
video.
let's go.
I can't timestamp
My
on
mom and I were
TikTok.
staying at Hotel 1928 in Waco, Texas this weekend.
hearing her?
Blake Lively and her team were
hear me?
staying there as
Ethan?
What?
She was saying skip ahead in this video.
I can't timestamp on TikTok, so you just get past her selfie video. She
short.
has the footage of her walking through.
It's short.
Okay, a couple comments
All right,
like
let's just
this.
watch it.
Giving myself 60 seconds, short version, let's go.
60 seconds.
My mom and I were staying at Hotel 1928 in Waco, Texas this weekend. Blake Lively and her team were staying there as well after South by Southwest in Austin on Friday night. We found this out from all the hotel staff. Ended up recording her coming into the hotel lobby. We were just hanging out, people watching. Her team caught wind of this, I believe. Maybe saw me recording her on the security camera. Did not like this. Thought maybe I recorded something they didn't want out there, didn't want me to see, whatever. Next morning, we kind of were being followed by her security guard a little bit on the way out,
I do not believe
checking out of
that.
the hotel.
We'll see.
Blake Lively herself comes out, starts recording
This
us,
part.
says hi to get us to look up at her, circles our car, gets the car information, license plates, all that. Online harassment started the next day. Her lawyer, her social media person, her nanny were looking at my stories. They ended up making
How
troll
would she know
accounts
that?
and
I'll tell you.
I do not believe this girl. at
Okay.
all.
I'm with you though, because when I saw this, I was like, obviously no
This girl
fucking
is full
shot.
of shit.
Then she starts pulling the receipts, and I'm like, hold, what the fuck's
All right, well,
going
show
on
me
here?
then.
She's cooking,
Oh
kinda.
Very interesting.
But also,
she could be cooking.
I'm not fully convinced, and she might be insane.
Yeah,
But-
literally.
Please.
So here's the video she recorded of her in the lobby that
Okay.
apparently set this whole
Yes.
thing off.
Well, in a turn of events, one of the two creators has decided to pass this along to other TikTokers, and it's now public. So I'm going to go ahead and share it because why not at this point? Thank you so much to DJ Hungry Human, or
Thank you, DJ
Be
Hungry.
Better. I'm not sure which one of you it was, but shout out to you guys. You're the real MVPs.
Okay, so this is the footage she took in the hotel.
What?
God damn it, dude.
Well, in a turn of events,
It's like make up your
Stupid
fucking mind.
TikTok.
On YouTube, spacebar is pause. On TikTok, spacebar is next video. Can we
Oh,
fucking
that's
please
what's
going on.
standardize something?
To be fair, it sucks. It sucks ass.
You know, I'm just tired of being called a boomer for doing
Aw,
things that are
that's
just not,
okay.
you know, like I'm not, it's not my fault.
I thought you
No.
kept hitting the scroll wheel all this time for all these years.
I'm hitting spacebar just out of habit.
Okay, I'm
Okay, that
way
makes-
more sympathetic.
That does make more sense.
Thank you.
yeah, you should have let us know.
Thank
I
you.
always thought you were trying to zoom or something.
too.
Well, no,
and it would
that's
just
another,
scroll
that's
you.
a separate issue.
Oh,
so that
Like
does
watch
happen.
when I zoom in.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it works today.
Oh, interesting. Oh. Okay.
All right.
Well, she says someone else put this footage out. That doesn't make sense. Is it her footage or not?
This is her footage.
Yeah,
So
doesn't
why
make
did someone
sense.
else put it out?
I assume that it's that she was sending
Hungry-
it privately
DJ
to
Hungry-
prove that it was true,
Right.
and she didn't want to like invade on her privacy.
Somebody
of,
leaked
like,
it.
She was already
Somebody
being,
leaked
You're
Alright.
the real MVP.
but yeah, she did not release it first.
Is she like lively? Don't look up.
Don't look up.
That's her saying, "Don't look up." And then that's
There
Blake.
she is.
There she is.
Okay.
Oh, and she's gone.
So that's the.
And you're telling
Crazy.
me
That's the
the
As you-
full force of her industrial complex came down on her.
This is
No.
the catalyst moment that caused Blake's team to want her gone.
To take her out.
This
Oh my
is what
God.
she did.
Are we even sure that's her?
No.
Not really.
Not
As
at
you
all.
can
Here's the thing: is
Okay.
she says in her she had like very like long. She had a whole series where she went through all of the details of everything, and in it she says that like if you do the work and
As
go
you
back
can
and
see-
watch that video at the beginning, you can hear Blake's voice. So let's put the volume up.
I'm doing the work.
Go back. It's right at the beginning,
That's
the beginning
all.
of the video.
Okay, all right.
not of her talking. Just
the-
Well,
Yeah,
in a
she's
turn of events, one of the two creators has decided to pass this along to other TikTokers, and
I
it's
think
now
you
public.
can
So
with
I'm
the
going to go ahead and
mouse
share it.
on the bottom bar.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can.
Why not? At this, you guys, you're the real MVP.
Yeah.
You're the real.
Yeah. There.
Is she like lively? Don't look up. I heard it.
Bro, I don't know that
How
that's
could
her.
you determine that from
I
that?
genuinely am
I was
not-
listening carefully with
let
headphones.
us know. Let us know. Let me drop it in there if you heard it
Y'all
too.
may
Okay, but it's not. It's
really tell it's her and her voice.
Okay, hold on,
and
hold
her
on. Let me
face,
s-
if you know.
I mean, Blake
do the
was
work,
at this hotel.
and then she
she
walks
was.
Blake was at this hotel. She was in town for South by Southwest.
Right. So that
Yeah.
a lot of celebrities go out there
Probably
for that.
okay.
It prob- yeah.
The way I enjoyed this story the most is I don't care about this video. It's not really needed. She was there at the hotel.
This is just the catalyst.
I'm just
Yeah.
trying to get a
we're not
measure for how
even-
crazy this girl is.
No,
Right,
this
for
is
sure.
either a story of a crazy obsessed fan,
Yep.
or she's onto something here.
Yep.
And
Interesting.
make up your own.
How
mind.
many likes did this get?
This is niche. There's only 11,000
her
likes.
most viewed one is her her condensed down summary that we watched, and that one has.
Oh, the chat is.
She heard
The
it.
chat
they
is.
said they heard
when
her
the chat
voice.
is all like, it's her. It's
Yeah,
her.
I'm
It's definitely
telling
her.
you.
Okay, I
heard it.
already conceded it's her.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what they heard that I didn't, but like everyone in the chat is saying it's definitely
No,
her.
I'm telling you. Okay, so
As
the
you
one
can
with the
see,
most
or-
views.
I want to hear her.
Y'all made a big deal over nothing. Like I said, this video was very insignificant. It's 18 seconds. It's her walking in, looking up, admiring the hotel. You can clearly tell it's her and her voice and her face if you do the work. And
Do the
then
work.
she walks
Do the
over,
work.
notices
Get the
us,
work.
puts up her hand, and asks
What
to
kind of
grab-
forensic software did she
Literally
run on
what
that?
we just did. We talked to the chat. We put our data together and it's
Right.
her.
Well,
So
yeah,
we did the
chat
work and
did
it's done.
agree. Chat's never wrong.
All right. So as Kate was checking out of the hotel, she says that Blake and her security approached her and were filming her and her license plate. This starts at 1:35.
Okay.
Zach, to answer
Blake
your
Lively's
question,
inner circle.
her most viewed one is the condensed, and it has 664,000 views.
Pretty good, dude.
Okay.
So it
For a
did
story
catch
like this?
some wind.
to be there for. So we walk outside. The valet person has our car ready to go.
This is fucking crazy.
We, walk up to the car, start loading up, and all of a sudden, I heard somebody say hi to me, and it sounded like a woman's voice. So I looked up, and shockingly, it was Blake Lively. She said hi to me
No.
to get my attention, so I would look up at her, and I instinctively just said,
This didn't happen.
Right? Like, how could
No.
this have happened? Why would Blake
Lively
do it herself?
Did this?
Why would she do it herself?
How did they?
But wait,
they didn't-
what-
nobody even looked at her filming.
What do you mean?
Isn't she that Blake got
Blake
mad?
apparently went up to her film. Blake
No,
was
the
holding the
first
phone
time,
filming.
the first video. Of
Yes,
her walking
you're right,
in the-
you
who
can't-
the
you
fuck
don't
even
actually
saw
see
that?
her.
They didn't even know that she exists, and all of a sudden she's like public enemy number one.
She thinks that, okay, I'll tell you right now her conspiracy theory that she's concocted is she thinks that the hotel saw footage of her recording Blake and that they alerted Blake's team.
You know that makes no sense.
Okay,
right?
so
to watch out for. No, because a lot of people are saying that they think Blake's team is like really on the lookout for Justin Baldoni, like what's it called when you have someone like
Birds.
Key eyes.
someone just like sitting there and listening.
Okay, so to
A
So-
weasel? I don't know.
This is interesting to me.
A rat?
Because I thought she posted that video online, and then
No,
things
someone else
transpired.
released the footage first, but I have to figure
Weird.
out.
That's weird.
Because I figured that's how she saw it. She was like, "Oh, someone recorded me in the hotel."
Yeah, she didn't even look
That
at
video
her.
was not public yet. That.
This lady's
Okay.
this bananas.
All right, let's
Like,
see.
let's say, okay.
But she
problem is
was
nobody
she
saw
was
her.
documenting the whole thing on her Instagram
All right,
story
I'll
in
keep
real
watching.
time when
I'll
it was
keep watching.
happening. So let's keep going.
Somebody in the
But,
chat
like,
put it well.
high
Let's
back, because-
indulge her delusions for a minute.
being
Let's
gassed
just
up.
I'm trying.
You know, like what do you say? She has her phone up recording us. Her and then her security guard comes out. They start circling my mom's car, getting the car on film, the license plates, our faces, everything. Like, just like it all happened so fast. So we were just like, what the heck? So we got in the car. The security guard, I think she maybe passed her phone off to the security guard. My mom said I wasn't really paying attention because I was like, what the heck is going on right now? Like, what are they doing?
Bring them on.
And I think
Right.
she like ran back inside. I don't know where she came from, like where she popped out from.
the bushes.
She obviously like was exposing herself to everyone for, you know, just to get us on camera. I don't know.
So
like,
where's the
what was happening?
She, by her own statement, there should be
This is
footage
so
or video
nuts.
of her circling her and blitzing.
No, she said this happened later, right?
No, she's here. Listen to what she says here.
What do you say? She has her phone up recording us. Her and then her security guard comes out. They start circling my mom's car,
Right.
Getting the car on film, the
is a long
license
video.
plates, our
Barely went
faces,
back.
everything. Like, just like it all happened so fast. So we were just like, what the heck? So we got in the car. The security guard, I think she maybe passed her phone off to the security guard. My mom said I wasn't really paying attention because I was like, what the heck is going on right now? Like, what are they doing? And I think she like ran back inside. I don't know where she came from, like where she popped out from. She obviously like was exposing herself to everyone for, you know, just to get us on camera. I don't know, like
She says she was exposing herself to everyone just to get us on camera, implying that
There were
Do you
other,
think other people
there should be a
recorded it?
video or a picture of this happening.
Right,
Why didn't
or-
she pull it out her phone and start? I mean, she
Yeah.
took
Counter
the
record.
creeper shot
Yeah.
of
No,
her,
true.
and now she has like Blake Lively in front of her in the flesh, and you know, as a fan,
They
or
get in the
whatever.
car.
That's
they just
true,
get in the
Lena.
car.
Well, she's not a fan, to be fair. She is very adamantly team Justin.
Well, what?
which is,
That's
I know, that's a
interesting.
new.
That's
Whoa.
interesting.
I'm adding
Not
that
gonna
to
fuck
the
you,
story.
girl.
Okay, this lady is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so to answer your question, we were right before. She allegedly sent it to this TikToker, L. Rich, who posted it without her permission.
Oh my God. I see people in the chat saying she sounds like Trisha, and it's all I'm thinking.
I thought that too immediately. I said she looks. I was thinking she's like Trisha coded.
a little bit,
Absolutely.
a little bit.
I love it.
I love it.
So either you guys are right and this is totally untrue, or
Or
Blake is crazy and exposed herself being crazy in front of the whole hotel, and why is there no? Then there's no footage of it.
That makes no sense.
But
This-
what if?
Why was she?
But what if?
Why was she in Waco?
She was there for South
South
by
by
Southwest.
Not a David Koresh tribute. She was.
yeah, no, yeah,
Okay.
no.
Oh, and she was there
No
also
relation.
for an interview.
Wasn't that where they was murdering people from the clock tower? That one crazy guy.
No, you're confusing it. Waco is where, like you said, the Koresh, the
Branch Davidian.
Branch Davidian.
They were all in the
Siege.
building, right?
Yeah, they were in like
Oh.
a big house and it burned
I
down.
thought they were out in like the middle
ATFs.
of nowhere. Okay, I guess
No, Waco is like kind of a suburb-ish of Austin.
because I've seen footage of that, and it seems like they're just out in a field, out in the wilderness.
It was the early '90s. I think Austin was a lot less built up back then.
Waco.
Are we ready for the next
what
corner
was
of the
Not quite.
story?
But the
Oh,
security
keep
guard
watching.
then like came up on the passenger side and was still recording, and then like he, you know, went back inside, and then we just like left because like what do you do? It was the weirdest thing ever, most bizarre thing.
She's lying through her fucking teeth. What's next?
All right, you guys. So after this happens, weird accounts start viewing her story on Instagram. Weird accounts that are allegedly connected to Blake Lively.
Okay, let's go through the story view since you all went.
First of all, that doesn't mean it's true. It might mean that they're like, "What is this wild?
True.
What is this wild girl on about?"
True, maybe.
But let's see.
To see them. So this one was the very first one I noticed. Obviously, this is the hotel GM, as we've discovered. I found that through LinkedIn by just a quick search of her name.
Why were they
and as
staying
you-
at this hotel? Are they like weird, like celebrity chasers?
No, she said that she and her mom were going on like a mother-daughter thing, and she had had a hard year.
But she's there during South by Southwest when all the celebrities are there. Wouldn't that? I find that a little coincidental.
Based on
I
her
think she
story,
might- I think the
Blake
girl
was
might be
the
a
only
stalker.
VIP staying at the hotel.
Didn't you say that the hotel also gave them a heads up that someone VIP or someone special is
Well, she-
coming? So
While they were there,
That's
they said she's coming
bullshit.
today.
No, dude, that's so unprofessional. There's no shot the hotel was like, hey, just so you know, everybody stick around. We got a big VIP. That's not how it works. That's not where celebrities don't stay at hotels trashy like that.
She follows 12 people, this TikTok account, and one is Justin Baldoni, and another one is It Ends With Us.
Yep, she's a
I think she's a
Baldoni
stalker.
head.
Well, I think
she
she
isn't.
said-
She isn't secret about that. To be fair to her,
But also, didn't she say that she created the TikTok specifically to tell this story?
Yes.
She said like her friends were encouraging her to do that. Or
Honestly, she might be on the Baldoni payroll.
Maybe.
she claims that she definitely isn't. But you're right. We've seen people actually today in that story that
People
Dan
be
presented
lying.
earlier go directly against what is going on when they're.
That's
when
what
they're
OJ
lying.
said. OJ said, I definitely didn't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
So you never know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, people, they can do lies.
People lie.
I don't understand it. I don't lie, but some people do lie. Name one thing I've ever lied about. You can't. I'm
No.
allergic to lying.
So the
Stop,
people.
Nate. This is a joke. It's not serious. Eli, am I a liar?
No.
Thank you.
Have you ever lied?
Never in my life. I've told like white lies. I've never told like big lies. Stop
Ever?
it, Nate. I'm just.
Told me you were 6 feet tall.
I never said I was 6 feet tall. I said I was 5'11". And by the way, I'm
Folks?
closer to my real height than anyone else here. How about that?
I've never lied about my height.
If you want to call me out as lying about my height, I didn't fucking add 3 inches like some people in this room.
I've never done that. I've never told a lie.
I was misinformed, to be honest.
If Zach is, what did you say? You were 6'4", 6'3"?
6'3".
If Zach is 6'3", then I'm 6'1".
Well, I am 6'1". So.
Yeah.
As you can see up here, I had like 200 views on my stories at this point, and every single other one, except for these suspicious accounts, were just from friends and family. Then I noticed this one. She looked familiar, and I ended up looking her up on Facebook. So I think some people are saying LinkedIn, but this one I just searched her name on Facebook.
She's just looking up everyone that looked at
Yeah.
Bro, what is going on?
But wait, this could actually, this could tip things a
Yeah.
little bit.
Things get a little bit weird if you want to indulge in her fantasy.
Okay,
Look, and it
I
came
mean, I
up,
wanna
and she
know
had
who
public
Keisha
information
Evans
that she
is.
was a nanny, a family assistant, household manager, and again, she looked very similar to one of the 2 nannies that we saw.
Hold on. She's just saying that. She's just showing a random person and being like, "Oh, this is her
Well,
nanny."
she shows this person's LinkedIn, and it's true that she is a nanny.
She does.
Yes.
Okay, this one's interesting. Somebody actually pointed
Did you
out, so
skip
this one
that
and the other
hotel
one, so
manager
Beretta
was viewing her story?
So what?
Did you skip Karen, who was viewing her story first? She's the
Okay,
hotel
let's-
manager of Hotel 1927.
Let's go through the
Or-
story
Right,
view since
but-
you all went to see them.
But so what?
I don't know. It's just
If
they
this-
knew her
Because it-
Instagram account.
But my point being, the post that she's posting, that looks like it's at a hotel. She
Yeah.
probably posted a TikTok of the hotel and tagged
Tagged
it,
them.
and then the
She-
manager looked at it.
Yeah.
She was telling the story
Did she
as it was
tag the
happening
hotel?
on her Instagram story.
Oh, right. But if she tagged the hotel,
But I don't
then
know
that
if
would
she
explain-
tagged the
Okay,
hotel.
well, I
Hold on,
guess
we can see the stories.
It doesn't look like she did.
Yeah,
There would be an
guess-
underline and it would be bold.
Okay. She knows her stuff.
So this one was
She
the very
knows her
first one I
stuff.
noticed. Obviously, this is the hotel GM, as we've discovered. I found that through LinkedIn by just a quick search of her name.
Okay.
And as you can see up here,
Quick search.
I had like 200 views on my stories at this point, and every single other one, except for these suspicious accounts, were just from friends and family. Then I noticed this one. She looked familiar, and I ended up looking her up on Facebook. So I think some people are saying LinkedIn, but this one I just searched her name on Facebook, and it came up, and she had public information that she was a nanny, a family assistant, household manager, and again, she looked very similar to one of the two nannies that we saw. Okay, this one's interesting. Somebody actually pointed out, so this one and the other one, so Beretta Lynn and Birdie Louise, the initials are a little suspicious, if you can make that connection.
She gets even more like conspiratorial. Can I give you a rundown of the other ones? Because it doesn't seem like we're following the fantasy, and me neither, if I'm honest.
I want to believe,
I know.
but she is coming across fairly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So another account that started viewing her stories was called Mommy Vacay, married on 11/11/23. And her conspiracy is that because she was on her mother-daughter vacation, she thinks that the hotel told Blake Lively, and also she coincidentally was married on 11/11/2023. So she thinks they're mocking her.
Wait,
that's a bit
wait,
sus.
but the username actually had their wedding date
Yes.
on it?
Yes, married on 11/11/23. That's weird.
She made that shit herself.
I don't believe that.
Maybe.
That's the only.
This
And
is
then there's
all
another
from her
one.
getting
There's
a
another
tiny
one.
little clip of her barely walking down a hallway.
like a
Obsessed.
split second in the
30
background.
feet away. I mean, no, this girl needs. I think she needs help.
And then she alleges that
she's
Blake and her
having
team
paranoid
called
delusions.
her fat because a new account that started viewing her stories was at Fat and Not Fabulous with 2 S's.
Does she show fat and not fabulous?
Yes.
Talking shit to her? Where?
No, she just viewed
They
the
don't
story.
talk shit. They
saw
just
the
view
story.
her story.
So the usernames are messages.
Yeah,
The
and
usernames
she
are
thinks
the message.
she thinks they're
I
sending
had
her
not
messages.
Does
by
she
the
show that?
before,
Where's fat
and I
and
had
She
to
does
check
show it,
what
yes.
you will, not screenshot.
Okay, hold on.
So our
Mommy
resident
Vacay. That's dude. She made this account. If it's real.
I mean,
I mean, that's fucking weird. I don't know.
Yeah, it is weird. That's why I'm
But
saying
it's probably
like
not
this is not
Blake
normal
Lively.
behavior. Mommy Vacay, married on 11/11/23.
Wow.
wow.
Guys, please. I know we all want to dogpile on Blake, but this girl is actually seriously in need of some kind of intervention.
Yeah, this is silly. She was alleging.
Earlier, I was giggling because somebody in the chat said this whole thing is a cry for help. And
It is.
think you might be
Legitimately,
right.
like she is having paranoid delusions. Like she needs to talk to somebody.
This is some you shit.
Now, the only two
Now,
people
supposedly
that I
the
did
mom
not
was here
screenshot
for
their
all of this. I feel like it would be like if the mom were corroborating it, that
screenshotted
would
the
go
view
a
on-
long way.
That's what I'm saying.
Why do you
Yeah.
think she-
Bring the mom on.
Bring the
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah,
You'd
where's your
think.
mom? Where's your mom, huh?
This
There was a
one, the
second
only reason I
witness.
even knew about this person.
Do you even have a mom?
Presumably, because she. I mean, yeah, probably.
You don't know, Dan. And that's-
Okay. I guess I don't know that. I don't know that.
She's
100%.
somehow connected
I want to see
her
fat and not fab.
mind.
Team Justin forever.
Girl, you need help.
I didn't.
I can't look at this.
But what's weird, Olivia, didn't she like show that Blake's nannies were viewing her story?
Yeah,
we
we
talked
watched
about
that.
that.
Oh, okay.
She didn't really have evidence that was Blake's nanny. She
She
just said,
she
knew
showed-
that they were a nanny that looked like the nannies that were accompanying her children.
But also
in
she
the hotel.
showed that Blake was following them on her Instagram.
So, okay, yes.
Oh.
Someone who looked at her profile also was Blake's social media person.
Where?
okay,
Where's
That's
the
in that.
proof of
that's
that?
something concrete.
Where's
Wasn't
the
that?
We
Yeah, we
didn't see
skipped
that.
Where's the proof of all that?
Wait, yeah, I didn't see that. I mean, that definitely, that's a little nugget of something, I guess.
I just feel like I'm down the mind of madness. Like
Was there
I'm journeying to this heart of darkness here.
the horror?
It was Molly Sage. I think it was in that video where she was showing all. We probably just skipped over it because you were getting annoyed by her. But Molly Sage started following her. Now,
No,
again,
no. She viewed her story.
Okay.
I have all their names listed here. Karen,
Okay,
the
let's
general
go through the
manager
story.
of Hotel 1928,
Right.
viewed her story. The sock puppet accounts, the married and the
Okay,
fat and not
we're already
fabulous.
there, and I just
Keisha
haven't seen him
Evans,
yet.
a potential
there's no way
nanny
to
for
mute
Blake
it.
Lively's children. That's who she thinks looked like the nanny, and she's a nanny who lives in New York, which is where they live. And then Molly Sage also viewed her story.
Y'all
who
got
Blake
chicken
follows,
strips?
and that's her social media person.
Who's y'all got chicken strips?
These are all the sock puppet accounts that started viewing her stories, but the ones that she thought had meaning in them were the married on and mommy daughter vacay married on and
Fat
and all
Fabulous.
fabulous.
So hold on. So who's the social media manager?
It's the one that says
Her name is
Molly.
Molly Sage.
The fat, not fabulous.
There.
So funny.
Here we go.
Where did she show her viewing her story?
Right. This is just the fact that
Go
Blake Lively-
back.
I guess go back a little bit.
God.
No, so she says this doesn't show up because she blocked her.
Oh,
I think, or something like that, right?
Oh, so
that's
she.
interesting.
Sure.
So her social media, her
So
social media manager
she can't
looked,
find that screenshot.
but she doesn't have a screenshot.
But you know what else is interesting?
Yeah, for sure.
That means that she couldn't have fabricated any of the other screenshots if she's unable to make one. You know what I'm? Do you see my point
Why
there?
wouldn't she have just faked that?
Why
one
wouldn't
as
she have
well?
just- yeah.
Well, I don't think she has a reason to fake all the rest of these. It's like they're just random fucking people.
Yeah.
Fat and not fabulous is probably just some random
Obsessed
user
with that.
on TikTok that got served her video, and she's interpreting it as an attack on her personally.
The fact that she's interpreting that as an attack
Blake Lively called me
tells
fat.
you everything.
I'm gonna make an account called Tupac Shakur. I'm gonna follow her.
Yeah.
What is this Team Justin Forever account? That's her, right?
So she had posted something where she wrote Team Justin Forever in the caption, and she thinks that as retaliation, they created this account. That viewed her
What
story.
is that retaliation?
We are feeding into this girl's dangerous.
Well, we're not because we're. If she happens to see this, let's be clear: you are not being gang stalked by Blake Lively.
I mean, listen, is there a
not.
chance you're right? Sure.
Watch the video of her.
Is there a chance that
It's just the fact that an account named Fat Not Fabulous watched her story and she's like, I feel attacked.
I'm attacked.
that's the type of shit that therapists ask about? They're
Yeah.
like, are you seeing subliminal messages?
From Blake Lively.
Is Blake Lively talking to you through usernames?
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Is it possible that it's true? Sure, a small amount. Is it possible that I'm walking across the street and a truck, instead of hitting me, passes through all the molecules of my body because
Small
because they
amount.
happen
Perfectly
to
aligned.
sync up like
Yeah,
one
yeah.
in 100 trillion chance? Yes, that's
Yeah.
also possible,
Right.
technically
Small
speaking.
amount.
Yeah.
Watch the video of Blake running out with a phone to a car come out, and everything's
Well,
just
then-
true.
Then I'm on.
Oh my
Then I'm
God.
all on board.
Fully
For
on
real.
her side at that
If
point.
on
that
board.
comes out,
Yeah.
we all go on fat
Fat
camp.
and fat.
We're going to back in.
All right, everybody, if you were at Hotel 1928 over the weekend and you were there for that moment that Blake exposed herself and you got that footage, send it our way. Come on, send it.
Please,
Send
please,
it. We
please
need
send
it.
Please.
ASAP.
ASAP.